Hey guys, welcome back to Rolling with T-Bone. If you're new here, welcome in. My name's T-Bone. If you're old here, welcome back. Been a while since we've done one of these episodes, so I called up Milkman at Appalachian Mountain Rides. I said, got any bikes you want to put on the... So what we got here today, guys, is a 2005 Suzuki Boulevard S83. It's a 1400cc. Let's ride the thing, guys. All right, guys. Welcome back to Rolling with T-Bone. As we're rolling down the road, guys, in my personal opinion, this might have been one of the best cruisers that Suzuki ever built. Of course, the Intruder platform has been around for a long time. 600, 700 beginners. This one is the 1400, the S83. Like I said, guys, this is a 2005. Man, this thing is set up comfortable, guys. I gotta say, this thing is really comfortable. I could actually see getting off-road with this bike. It's got the Memphis shades, club fairing on it. It's got guards, lever guards on it, which kind of makes it set up and look like about a half of a Dynabro. But man, I'll tell you what, guys, the 1400 Suzuki, I don't know what Suzuki decided that they wanted to do when they made this bike. If they wanted to just make a cruiser that could run with crotch rockets. This is a shaft drive motorcycle, and I'm telling you what, guys, not a beginner's bike at all. But this bike is available for sale at Appalachian Mountain Rides. You know, I love my guys at Appalachian. I called Milkman, which me and him known each other for years and years and years and years, and I could say, I need a motorcycle to shoot content. Okay, well, come on down. Hey, geese, as we're stopped for the geese. Oh man, geese everywhere. I love it. But I can call Milkman and I can say, hey Milkman, I need a bike for shooting some content on. Got anything for sale? And he's always got something for sale or trade. And he was like, yeah. I called him this morning. I said, I'm coming your way. I'm shooting content today. What you got? He said, I'm gonna put you on the 1400 Suzuki Intruder. Guys, he's got this bike listed on Facebook Marketplace for $38, but cash money, you walk through the door, you can get it a whole lot cheaper than that. If you're serious and you got cash in your hand. I'm telling you guys, this bike right here, if you're looking for a fun bike that's not a beginner bike, man, I'm telling you right now, guys, this bike right here, these 1400 Intruders, you just need to do some research on them and then come and check this one out. These bikes right here are absolutely awesome. They're shaft driven. There's no slipping. You don't slip the belt, you don't slip the chain. Plenty of lean. I can lean it into the curves. You talk about an adventure bike, this right here is an adventure bike. Street bike, fun to ride bike. You can crush out miles on this bike, or you can just cruise around town on it. These bikes really are amazing, guys. I tell you, I've been a fan of the 1400 Suzukis for a long time. I've never actually owned one of the 1400s. I have owned other intruders. I owned a 700, I owned an 800. Years ago I owned it was either 900 or 1000. In fact, it was the motorcycle I was riding when me and R1, the first time she met me, she went for a bike ride in the middle of winter on me, with me. That's how I knew she was ride or die. I was riding a Suzuki Intruder when I met her. These bikes right here has always got a special place in my heart. I always give these bikes the props they deserve. You know, this is a cruiser for sure, but man, I'll tell you something, guys. If you're looking for just a fun, comfortable bike to ride, you could do far worse than this bike right here. Fun on the back roads, just leans into them curves. You don't got to worry about dragging or hitting. You know, this is all around motorcycle. So if you're watching this video, Appalachian Mountain Rides is right outside of McKaysville, headed toward Mineral Bluff. You can call and set up a time with Milkman to come in and check the bike out. Now, I mean, these things sound good too, guys. That 1400's got a real nice sound to it. And like I posted on my Facebook page the other day, I don't care what you ride. You know, if you ride a Harley, a Honda, a Suzuki, a Kawasaki, a Yamaha, a Triumph, I don't care what you ride. I found a busy place right here. I'll tell you guys, if you are on two wheels and you're out here living your best life and you're riding your motorcycle, and hey, I understand after we get out the way from the grass. Oh yeah. Yeah, she got a beat you can dance to. Oh, that makes T-Bone happy. That makes the fat boy giggle right there. Woo! Oh, I love it. But guys, this is a all-around, this is a biker's motorcycle, if that makes sense. This is a biker's motorcycle. Fun to ride, easy to ride. Usually, generally low maintenance motorcycles, as long as you, you know, do your regular oil changes and, you know, plugs every few thousand miles. You're usually good to go on these bikes. Suzuki builds a solid motorcycle. And of course, not to say that they're any better than any other bike company, but usually Yamaha, Suzuki, Honda, the Japanese bikes are usually solid motorcycles. So if you're looking for a motorcycle that you don't want to have to sink $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 in, and I'm going to tell you guys, the price of these motorcycles, all motorcycles, in my past couple of videos I've talked about the value of bikes going up. These are among the bikes that are going up. Cash money under $4 grand, and you got a 2005 Suzuki Intruder 1400. 1400 you can run with the big boys, or you can just simply hit the back roads and cruise. Whatever you want to do, you know. And I'll tell you something, guys, this little Memphis Shades club style fare in here, I'm digging that. That actually shoots the air over the top of my helmet, so I don't have as much buffering in my helmet. Might be something to check into. Which the Dyna, it cuts the air around you and then it just all whips back in on you. It blows my beard up to my eyebrows. The Fat Boy's not too bad about blowing my beard around. Of course, it's just, it don't have a windshield on it. And the V-Rod's usually not bad. But I'll tell you something, guys, less than $4 grand. I'm going to say if you came in seriously and you offered a serious, solid, and you were interested price, you can ride this bike home today. Milkman knows, you know, he goes through these bikes when he gets them to make sure everything's everything. And this bike right here is solid. Shoot, to be honest with you, I'm digging it myself. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh man, I'm a fan of the Suzuki Intruder. I mean, these bikes right here are, you know, again, Suzuki has the little 650 thumper, which is the 1-cylinder. Then they have the Intruders. This is the Boulevard S83. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, solid motorcycle. It really is a solid motorcycle. But you know, that's what I like about Milkman, is I can call him and I can say, hey, I need a bike to shoot some content on. Well, I've got these for sale. And you know, it helps get exposure on his products that he's selling down here. But I'll tell you what, guys, I'm gonna jump off here. We're back here at Appalachian. I'm gonna jump off and make a circle around the bike. Alright guys, just a real quick walk around. It's got the Clubman style fairing. It's got a Generation 2 headlight. Those headlights are bright. Like I said, it's got the lever guards on it. Shorty saddlebags. It's kind of set up like the Lowrider S, if you look at how they're set up. High enough off the ground that you can ride the back roads with it. And like I said, less than $5 grand. A solid motorcycle. And it makes the zoom. I'll tell you what, guys, it's here at Appalachian Mountain Rides. Right there's the phone number, 706-584-2000. If you want to know about this Suzuki, swing by and see the Milkman. Alright guys, we go from the Suzuki Intruder to the next thing on the block for a ride. What we got here, guys, is a 2003 Redneck Engineering chopper with the true 88 cubic inch Harley Davidson transmission and motor, 5-speed. Chrome all day, stretched. Just a beautiful bike. It's got an Arlen Ness front end on it. And let's ride this thing, guys. Alright guys, as we are out here now on the Redneck Engineering chopper. This bike right here has got just a ton of fun that you can have with it, and unlike most choppers that you ride, you feel like you've been kicked in the back by a horse. This chopper actually has a soft tail setup on it, so other than just the custom seat, this is actually a pretty comfortable chopper to ride. Very comfortable indeed. Stretched rake. I'm not sure what the stretch and the rake are on it. I know Milkman rode this chopper the other day when we went across the Cherahalla, and he got off of it and said he felt fine. So she got a little speedo right there. If you're looking for a chopper, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. Redneck Engineering, GW has had a couple of those come through the shop down there that he's picked up. These choppers track right. They're comfortable to ride. They're easy to maneuver. You know, if you're looking for a chopper, Redneck Engineering, actually, they are a chopper builder that's been around for a while. They actually build a nice chopper. And of course, you can see my foot position is good. I'm not, you know, uncomfortable reaching anything or stretching anything. I'll make sure these geese are gone. Yeah, they're all down there on the water. I don't want to take out a goose on this chopper, but I won't be honest with you guys, got an open primary on it, but it's got a guard on it, so it's not the meat grinder that you think it is. The primary is belt drive. Oh man, I'll tell you, this right here, and to be honest with you guys, y'all who have followed me for a while, Yeah, it's got a happy feature too, guys. When you twist the throttle, this thing is actually quick. It's very fast. He got on it the other day when we were riding, and it really shocked me just how quick this bike is. You think big clunky chopper, but it's not really a big clunky chopper at all. You know, fifth gear, you know, it's got no problem cruising. You know, if you want to make the scene and you want to blow everybody's mind when you make the scene, this is the way to do it. This chopper right here, guys, this is a $9,000 cast chopper. He's asking a lot more for that, but I asked him for the video. I said, out the door, if somebody says, hey, I saw this chopper on Rolling with T-Bone, I really want it, $9,000 is out the door. And I'm gonna tell you something, guys, these choppers are selling for a lot more than that. The reason he is able to sell it for such a good deal is because he got a good deal in it himself. So if you're looking for a chopper, this is the one. I'm just going to tell you guys, I'm not impartial about it. I'm just saying that if this is what floats your boat, then this is the one that needs to be on the water. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, it's not hard to handle. Tracks, like I said, the tracking on this bike is excellent. It tracks good. You know, it's got a wide rear tire on it, but it's not a 250 or 305, one of them big, overly wide, uncomfortable. You have to ride straight up and down. You've got a little bit of lean to this bike, which it's low, so you don't have just a ton of ground clearance. But you know, you can get out on a back road like this one right here. You just have to watch your speed. Don't get to leaning too far. Don't lean in too hard. And you can just cruise this bike, guys. This bike likes to cruise. And I told Milkman the other day, I said, you know, I'm not a chopper guy, and he knows that. I'm not a fan of the chopper industry. And it's not that I'm being prejudiced against the chopper world. It's just that these bikes right here are built for show. But he proved to me the other day this one was built for go. You can ride this chopper, be comfortable doing it, look good going down the road, and of course you're going to turn every head. So if you've got $9 grand, I'm riding it. I mean, it's a great chopper. I shouldn't tell this, but I'm not a chopper guy, but I actually offered him a trade on one of my bikes for this bike, and he don't want to trade. He needs to sell, and I totally get that. You know, you got to have cash to keep a business going. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I wouldn't mind owning this chopper right here myself. Yeah. It's got a beat you can dance to for sure. This is the second time I've ridden this bike. I rode it the other day. Of course, I didn't have my camera gear with me, and I came back with the Suzuki, and he said, "You want to ride the chopper?" Does a bear defecate really? Of course, I want to ride the chopper. But no, I'm not, like I say, guys, I don't know how you feel about it. I'm not a big fan of the chopper industry, because, you know, I always think about, can I jump on that bike and do 200-mile ride? Me, I've got back problems, so probably I couldn't do it on this bike and be comfortable without changing the seat. But it does have soft tail suspension, so it's not uncomfortable to ride. And like I said, it tracks down the road fine. You know, it's truly in line. It tracks down the road fine. Plenty of power. Plenty of it's got plenty of pizzazz. Good looking metal blue paint job. Ghost flames on the tank. This is a monster. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is a fire breathing dragon right here. Just a lot of fun to ride, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. To me, the fun factor, if I'm sitting on a motorcycle and I'm not having no fun riding it whatsoever, the appeal, it kills the appeal. Which I will say this, I've never actually sat on many motorcycles and ridden them that I didn't have fun riding. So, but yeah, I mean, check this out, guys. You will never ride many choppers that you can just turn loose of the handlebars. And that is Redneck Engineering, which is an actual company. If you want to Google them, check them out online. I tell you guys, this is just a fun bike to ride. You know, you have to stop at some point and you have to ask yourself, okay, what am I looking for? And some people are looking for this right here. They're looking for the pizzazz, they're looking for the flash, you know, without a lot of riding. A lot of people don't like to do a lot of heavy riding. They like to pull out the chopper and go to a bike night and have a beer with the guys, you know, or go hang out, ride to a parade or something like that. Then this is definitely, I'm going to cross these railroad tracks. Yeah, see, perfectly fine. That soft tail rear end makes a world of difference. Because a rigid chopper, I would have went across them railroad tracks and my entire spine would have been compressed. But, you know, these bikes right here, I'm just going to be honest with you guys, they're a ton of fun. They really are. $9,000, do I think it's worth $9,000? Absolutely, all day long, because these bikes run over 20 grand. Any chopper you pick up nowadays, you know, the chopper craze, OCC, West Coast Choppers, Redneck Engineering, Titan, Big Dog, all these choppers run usually well over 20 grand. So, you know, you're onto this and for less than 10 grand, and you're having a blast with it. But there it is, guys. A fun bike that you can get on for under 10 grand. And, you know, have a blast riding it. Like I said, you know, if that's what you're looking for, if you're looking for that bike that you can just pull out and show off on, then, hey, you couldn't find a more beautiful bike. And like I said, you're into this bike less than $10,000 for a bike that normally runs well over 20 grand. Clear title, 02 model. You've got the number. Come by, talk to Milkman if you're interested in it. Guys, that's probably going to do this episode. Thank y'all for coming with me as I ride these motorcycles. You guys, until the next time, you take care of yourselves and each other. And this is Rolling with T-Bone, and I'm T-Bone.